Hey everyone, this is Protoss Imbue Mage. Deck is doing really strong. It looks like to be one of the top 3 decks within Death Knight, Demon Hunter, and this. I'm seeing stats. Paladin might be a close fourth, but this is one of the reasons this is dominating so much on the ladder right now. Is it's big favored against Death Knight, and Death Knight is right now kind of considered the best deck. We went a 75% win rate against Death Knight, 6-2. So overall, the deck felt great playing against that. Why? Because they have all the leeches and you have these annoying little wispy boys. So let's talk about what it does. You imbue your hero power, and every time you imbue it, you get more wisps and more damage. So a 4 imbued this will summon you 4 wisps and deal 4 damage randomly. On top of that, you have the Protoss stuff. So you have these Colossus. You're mainly playing it for the Colossus. So we play Artanis. Everyone asks, what do you happens if you get the Artanis hero power? Well, then you can just imbue back and you get it at the fully upgraded spot. So if you were at 3 on your imbue and then you go Artanis, the next imbue will get you to 4. You don't lose your progress. So you play all your Protoss stuff, you play your imbue stuff, and eventually you start doing massive damage with Colossus, and often finishers Ceaseless into Asina. Though realistically, we almost never played Asina. The Colossus are actually quite stronger. So if you were on a budget and you didn't have Asina, I would say even try the deck without it. Puzzle Master, quite good, but also not necessary. So you could cut those cards. The problem is there's not many great cards to fit in. You can see there's a lot of filler in this deck. This deck has a lot of sort of cards that we would like to have better cards, but it doesn't quite work. But they're just kind of these tempo plays that put on stats. So some other builds I've seen, run things like Tide Pools, but it's not that good because you just have too much clutter in your hand. But that's sort of the general theory. So basically, this deck really, really strong because the hero power gets really, really good. And then you have some really powerful late game scams. So like, for example, Malorn, we got the Rogue card against a Death Knight. And even though it looked like they were ahead, we stole so much value to get them for the Road Legendary Wild God. And we were able to win with that. So there's lots of really cool ways to win. But remember, with Colossus and with Asina, you have just so much burst damage. So you can often deal 60 damage over a few turns to your opponent. So anyways, basic mulligans, I'm keeping imbue cards. 4-drop imbues are a little bit on the margin. Chrono Boost is a little bit on the margin if you have some low curve. I keep Scrap She Chain, and that's generally what I've been keeping. So anyways, got some games for you guys. Enjoy. So I'm having fun playing this. Best order. Dude, there's something about Maxi with like when everyone comes to you for the answers and you have like okay answers, but they're not like, they're really you just pulling things out of your ass, and the things you pull out like might be marginally better than someone else's ass, right? But like at the end of the day, you're still just pulling it out. Annihilation, blah, 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 blah. It's an interesting choice. Cold Neophyte at the right time could be good. All right, we got a triple imbued hero power. That's pretty good. That gives us a lot of value. son of a hitting my 4/4. Come on, dude. It's so unlucky. Chad, do you think they have like the aimbot there? I feel like they had an aimbot there. Alright, we're gonna frostbolt their face and they're not gonna be able to use this. Actually, mirror image is not bad here. Like, it just kind of is annoying for their weapon, but...
Arise, twin shadows.
Hey, who bought is this Fortnite? Son of a...
Arise, twin shadows.
This is pretty bad. Khadgar will carry us though. We always flame strike or blizzard.
They haven't raised the alarm.
Kind of want to go face. My logic of going face here, I'm gonna like play this, is that face damage helps win. So we're gonna go face, and this could carry me for some bullshit. Hit the 3-1, hit the 3-1. Dude, not clearing it. Alright. Cool Neophyte's nice though. Limits their plays.
Annihilation commencing.
Son of a face damage. Okay. I'm doing a weird order. With some... Okay. Get polymorphed. They're kind of out of value here, right? Hit what's up with the just floating mana? Alright. Do I have lethals here? Oh, I just have lethal. Got him! Meta breaker! Meta breaker! There's like 80 different versions of the Death Knight, but Death Knight's the most popular opponent, you can see. It's a good deck. People like good decks. Get the full set each expansion. I spend an unnecessary amount of money on my America server because I like just having every card and all the diamond cards and all the good stuff. I spend $50 on both my EU and Asia account, and I don't get every card, but I get all the ones that I need. So, and I don't even play those accounts, and I don't buy the Tavern pass for that. So, basically, my America server, I like having, that's my like account to have everything. You can see I have an absurd amount of dust. Yeah, so I mean, if you you really don't need to spend that much money if you have the battle pass and you're playing regularly. But if you're not playing regularly, then you do have to spend a little more money. It's kind of the trade-off there, but I mean, literally, if you do like if you have good money management and you buy the battle pass, you could easily play this game free to play, easily. You just can't like, you just have to be a little like skeptical on my like on the decks you craft. You can't just you know, when this creator says, "Oh my god, this deck is OP on day one," like you gotta have that like restraint, right? You gotta wait another day, okay? No longer free to play. I guess you're right, Alper, right? So, and remember, spending any sort of money on this game makes you a bad person, so. So. Yeah. I'm saying if you buy the battle pass and you can get pretty much every deck you want, if you're doing that regularly, right? So if you're completing all your quests and playing regularly. If you don't buy the battle pass, you have to show a little more restraint. You know? Yeah. Wait, is that good or bad for me, chat? It might be bad. I'm not sure. Well, this card's bad now. If I just drawn the previous turn. But I did not, so here we are. I think I'm better off going double face here, putting on the aggression here. Yeah. The hard thing is if you haven't like doing it regularly, because then you have like all these old sets. That's why they do like these catch-up packs, but and stuff. But it's awkward. Wait, this is Reborn, son of a. I might just play the draw cards because I'd like to draw like Artanis and shit, you know. It actually, you know what? We'll just kill this. Wait, that's great. Wait, oh, it comes back fully live? Son of a gun, chat. Alright, I forgot. Alright, wait. What? My void ray didn't get discounted. Chat, did anyone else see that? My void ray didn't get discounted. Because somehow, like, it thinks the reborn doesn't count. Chat, I gotta report that. That's definitely a bug. No, I used... It somehow thinks a construct... Look at that, see that? No, I killed it with... Chat doesn't even know. Oh wait, I didn't even use it. I'm just dumb. Chat, I'm literally just a complete idiot. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that, chat. Okay, I gotta think. I gotta go. I could have gone Arcanus down this turn. Kind of effed up.
Annihilation commencing.
Hey, chat, they're just gonna have a bunch of crappy wisps on their side of the board. This is a weird play.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Stand with me. Vanquish. For Artanis. I already attacked.
When do we switch decks? I don't know. Switching decks is exhausting, but we could probably switch decks. I'm trying to figure out what I want to switch to. I mean, Demon Hunter seems like the class to play if we're gonna try something out.
Top middle death.
There's some fun stuff with that.
You defile the dead.
Can I win here?
My cards are gone.
This is maybe 12 damage. And then that's 15. Still seems like a good play.
The future is ours. For Artanis. Vanquish.
Why keep Wisp in hand playing around my control deck? Alright, let's see if we can get one more win on this. Alright. Do you think Druid could be playable? So I live in, I know we have a very international audience, Lupa, but I happen to live here in America, where the government can't tell you to play decks, even if they're terrible, you know? So yeah, like I know this is a foreign concept to a lot of people, but you could play a deck that has a 45% win rate, all right? And no one will stop you, all right? So what a Patriot. What about 30% win rate? Like here in America, like you won't get arrested for playing a 30% win rate deck, but your job might, you know, you might have a hard time getting a loan, you know, or owning property, right?
Whispers of power.
Lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home. Follow the flutterwings.
It's a crime. It's a crime against the government to play free. Sorry about that, Tenacious. To exit our jail. I want to play some Druid.
Finding.
What a weird situation. Hit the 1/1. Got it. Let's go, dude. All right, chat. Stabilizing for the victory here, Hands Gamer. Reporting for duty. Dude, chat, stream is popping today. I don't know. It's the expansion day is fun. So this is probably the biggest day one viewership I've ever had. So thanks everybody. I'm glad you're enjoying it. In all serious, fast deck. Not dead game, alright. I hate watch. Amadeus, look at this is something I legit believe about life. You want to be like this is the no hands take on hate watching just in general. Like you want to be good enough at life that like People that hate you still want to work with you, you know? You know? It's every other streamer has quit. Dude, there's actually a lot of people who's still around, but it's I don't know. It's the OGs. There's not many of them left. I'm in. Ties the clock? We might. I'm gonna try. I think it's very doable. I don't have anything. I mean, I don't have anything else to do. So, why not to run the 13 mana dragon? Wait, what is a 13 mana dragon? I don't know. Alright, I think I have to go Artanis here. I have seen Menagerie Pally does look good, but boring. Dude, it's crazy seeing this like suck now. But whatever. Alright, here we go. Artanis boy, let's go. Oh, Artanis. Can you make a priest control deck? I did the one in the Tavern Brawl. I'm not really sure about priest. Priest is hard. Priest felt like not that great, but okay. Like I feel like I could crush people down in like rank 30,000 legend with priest, but in the high ranks, like the tempo pressure is too much. You can tell my guess I'll work off anything else to do. I don't know. I could do sex cult, but you know it's Tuesday, so it's nothing special. Are they running? Have they played any new cards yet? I don't think they have. 8,000 down. 8,000 down. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Son of a Hydralisk. Am I getting freaking... No, that's good. They didn't play, Alright.
Our path is clear.
Alright, so we can do this to crush stuff. I mean, honestly, we how many times do I have to play this to win? I play this twice, right? And then that's 24, so realistically, I can just win pretty reliably with Colossus at this point in the game. Play might be Colossus here, because it's like just not worth letting them have another board. Even though I could do like Renaissance coils on this. It does make my Colossus better, right? I don't know. Because then I could just play Colossus twice if I get this up to 8 damage, then that's 32. So that's a turn like 11 win. Or if I do this... So maybe it is the right play. I don't know. What are they thinking about here? I can't turn 2 to kill them. This is 24 damage, right? So, I don't have like Ceaseless, so I can't get the kill with this. So I think I just do this Renaissance Coil shenanigans here. Ooh, wait. Wait, now I can. Okay, if I played this and then Colossus, right? I played this and then Colossus. I do 14 twice, so it's 28. That's not a 2-turn lethal, right? So I might as well just keep on
What Tassadar do? The future is ours
keep on doing this.
against the darkness.
Chrono boost. Ooh, I think I prefer Chrono boost here. Because I can get the shield battery.
Keep on panning!
Get the void ray here.
Annihilation commencing.
Hero power triggers twice. It's actually really good. Alright. So now I just go Colossus 2 times and we win, and I can even give my hero power, my hero divine shield, making it harder to kill, so this looks like a pretty straightforward win.
Let's have some fun. I think I'm better off taking shield battery here to get 6 armor. Alright, can they OTK me with this on board, with all this life? It'll be kind of bullshit if they do. Yes, it does, Pegs. So, but really, we just need Colossus to win here. They don't have armor gain, so. But yeah, you do lose your Twin Blades hero power, which is a negative, but the positive, you get the generally better hero power. Do they have it with Zergling, with Hydralisk? Dude, if I get lethaled here, I'm so mad. Wait, Viper? Oh, they can Viper out my Colossus here. Alright. Alright, I think we win.
Our souls are scattered across the universe.
Got him! Wait, not yet.
You fight boldly.
Jack, I want to play more. I'm having fun. I want to play another game of this. Zeddy wants an emergency patch for Demon Hunter. I haven't even played against Demon Hunter. Should we play Demon Hunter later? Become part of the problem. Do your style deck. Ooh.
Average OS behavior. Miss Cho? Yeah, I don't want Cho. To be honest, Cho is like kind of good because we give him like Chrono Boost, which is a shitty card for them, right? Is the meta aggro? Dude, the feels like the meta is super slow and value based. Where's this aggro meta that everyone's facing? Was when opponent played a card. How dare they? Wait, son of a. Wait, what is this? They're getting their giants down. This is bad. I know what's coming, chat. Double giant, son of a. Have no value though, so I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Are you I am still working on the book. Yeah, I just been a little. I have too many things right now, but I've worked on it. Like, I hope it's a huge hit. You know, you hope so. You hope you know. So. Wait, that was great. Okay, we take those. See what this goes. Hit this one, hit this one, hit this one. Yes! So I'm noticing is like this deck, it's like some games you commit to a Protoss win condition and some games you commit to a Imbue win condition, depending on how like good your hand is going. They're really just doing nothing here? Really? I mean, this is good for us. We're gonna kill them. If you just don't develop board. Dude, chat, my opponent had 2 Sea Giants and a Hydralisk on turn 4, right? 2 8/8s. I was like, oh, 2 8/8s, how will we win? We must call for emergency nerfs. Yet we beat them convincingly, without mercy, all right? This is standard, so... With mercy to be. Yeah. Chat, right now we're the number 2 stream. Or number 3. Okay, never mind. Chat, so...